What's going on, y'all? Hard times for me. No damn lie in this place work. It's just hard times for me. But I'm going to give a couple people a chance to come on. And same thing happened to me last night. And I am going to go ahead and get us ready for this pick a card reading. For those who have not had a chance to pick out their cards, you'll have a chance to do so in just 1 second. Y'all be sure to like, share this video. Can't get a motherfucking lighter to work for nothing. So welcome everybody. Since I can't get a lighter to work, like, I don't know. Alright, so I'm gonna do all of them, okay? And I appreciate you, Marco. So, I hope everyone is having a wonderful Sunday. Oh shit, y'all, the fan ain't even plugged up. Oh shit. Alright, so we got 11 people on. So what I'm going to do is just give everybody a chance to pick a crystal. So what I want everybody to do is just inhale and exhale the bullshit, okay? Understand that once you take that deep breath to go within and to release, you be able to clear your mind of what's going on right now and to focus on these cards, okay? So what I'm going to do now is simply the cards around. We have crystal 1. This is amethyst. Amethyst is good for detoxing the body. It helps with any physical issues that you are having. It helps relieve stress. It helps reduce headaches. It actually calms the body. It also helps you find clarity within your thoughts, okay? So this is 1. This is amethyst. I love this crystal. All right, and then crystal 2. Oh, somebody rotate my phone. All right, so crystal 2, we have black moonstone. Black moonstone helps with opening blockages within yourself. It helps you find peace and balance within yourself. It's also a good protection. Crystal is good for any psychic attacks, people that are preying on you. It's also good with your root chakra, working on your root chakra. It also improves any kind of concentration problems that you are having within yourself. And this is good for calling in financial security. So again, this is black moonstone. So we have 1 here, and then we have 2. 2 is bloodstone, excuse me. 1 is amethyst, and then we'll go on to 3. This is clear quartz. I love clear quartz because the thing about clear quartz is that you can charge it to be whatever you want it to be. As long as you set your intentions, you are able to make this crystal just about any crystal, okay? This is a very good healing crystal. It draws off negative energy. It also helps find harmony within all of your chakras. It's also good for absorbing, storing, and releasing any kind of energy. And again, you can use this to amplify this to be any crystal, okay? So take a second again to inhale if you are just joining. Exhale the bullshit and give yourself time to clear your thoughts and listen to which one you're being drawn to with your intuition, okay? Understand we receive our messages through our intuition. So now that we have this, y'all inhale, exhale, and we're going to go ahead and get started with 1, okay? Alright, so y'all go ahead and drop which ones y'all chose. Go ahead and pick. Alright, after this, I probably will do some live pulls, but I definitely wanted to come on here and relay a message for everyone before we start this new work week, okay? Alright, again, if you miss it, you know, you can always catch this on the replay, okay? So let's go ahead and get started, gang. Alright, so let's see what we have. So again, this is amethyst, purple amethyst. Alright, so first off, we have the cloak of Christ. Next up, we have challenging times. The affirmation we have is, there is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. So if you chose pile 1, this is your affirmation for this week. All right, then we have 7 vows of poverty. It says, dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have had consciously or unconsciously in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. All right, next up we have the 2 of Cups. Then we have rubellite is the crystal that you can work with this week. It says passion and purpose. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. All right, next up we have victim. And then we have the magician. I'm loving this already, y'all, okay? What I'm feeling here for pile 1, to me, is definitely letting me know that now is the time for you to get in touch with who you really are as a person, okay? Now is the time where Spirit is wanting, hold on, it's doing too much, my face. Spirit is wanting you to be true with who you really are, and understand that you are you for a reason, okay? So to start out this reading, I'll go ahead and I'm going to give us guidance from this Rumi deck. This is Rumi Oracle by Elena Fairchild, okay? So we have the Cloak of Christ. Let's see what it says. So I'll hold it up as I read it, okay? All right. You are tired, beloved. Your soul has been enraged inside and out, and you are succumbing to struggle that is not karmic or necessary, but a symptom of fatigue and weariness of heart, mind, body, and soul. That which plagues you, whether something specific or a general nagging or anxiety you cannot quite pin down, is not as powerful as you fear. You are being given a grace here and now that it may be overcome. Remember, your reactions are a symptom of your exhaustion and a sign that you need respite, sanctuary, and restoration. That something is healing made possible through the divine protection. In this instance, protection is bestowed through the cloak of Christ. This cloak is a sacred container that places your body and soul within the loving energy of the Christ consciousness. It is typified by wholeness. There is nothing written that you cannot. There is nothing within you that that would cause the Christ to turn away from you. Not even those parts of you that may feel your fear, shame, guilt, or regret. It says, can you allow yourself to take refuge in this knowledge, to feel it not only as an idea, but nourishing it for what it is? It says, sometimes we just need permission to break down, to really let go, to come apart, then be disassembled, so that we can break through, be lifted up, and come together in a new, more spiritual, coherent, and loving form to move forward. For this is essential. There is a person, place, thing, or belief that has come to be a manacle around your wrist or an iron ball around your leg, preventing you from moving forward with the grace you have earned spiritually. You are being empowered here to shed that. Don't hesitate. Let yourself be cloaked in the Christ energy and receive the spiritual assistance you deserve now. There is no reason for this. The unfolding of your life purpose is taking a turn for the better, and your energy is required to fuel that new life. Just remember that whenever we are asked to release something, it is because the divine wishes to fill our hearts and hands with more. Do not hold on to scraps for fear that the feast will be denied to you. Use your nose and smell what is awaiting for you. So what I'm feeling, especially with this challenging times card, I'm definitely feeling like now is the time where many of us may be going through something that we feel that we cannot overcome. But what Spirit wants everyone to know who chose Pile 1, now is the time for you to overcome that, okay? Understand that just because things are not going your way or you may feel blocked, now is the time for you to decide what choices can you do from here. Now is the time for you to understand what is it that I can learn to help me grow. Understand that everything happens for a reason, okay? So that's definitely what Spirit is wanting you to know, that just 5 is a number of change. So this is definitely letting me know that a lot of the people who chose Pile 1 are actually going through changes. And so what Spirit wants you to know is that now the time is not a time for you to beat yourself up, but now the time for you to grow and learn from everything that has held you back, okay? Know that you have the potential to do anything it is that you want to do, especially with this Magician card popping up here. So whatever it is that you want, understand that you are really not blocked. You just have to be specific in what it is that you want and understand that this opportunity is coming to you. You just have to make the move, okay? Alright, so that's why they don't want you to understand now is not a time for you to play the victim, okay? Now's the time for you to be honest with yourself. Now's the time for you to see things for what they are so that you can move past them. Know that everything happens for a reason, Pile 1, okay? Now's the time for you to rediscover who you are as a person. And so that's why they have this 2 of Cups here. This is letting me know, I believe this is the energy that you are in now. You are understanding that you have already manifested what it is that you want. But this 2 of Cups is definitely letting me know that now things are actually manifesting. So you have actually moved on from the 1 to a 2, okay? And so this is something good. And so that's why Spirit is wanting you to know now is the time for you to, rid yourself of these thoughts of you can't do it or something is holding you back. Because Spirit is letting you know that now is the time for you to do it, because this is the time where you can look for people to support you, people to actually be wanting to be a part of this union, whether this is any kind of partnership, friendship, relationship, any kind of ship. You can actually move past this now. Know that you don't have to be the one that's playing the victim, y'all, okay? Understand that being the victim only creates blocks for you. So now's the time for you to understand that others are here to support you now. And now's the time for you to actually take action, okay? Now's the time for you to do things that you want to do. Don't allow what others may not see in you to keep you held back, because Spirit is wanting you to know that you are on the right track. Understand that you are being protected, and if it's anything that you want, understand that the Most High always has your back. You are on His cloak. He would never leave or forsake you, is what they're saying to people who chose Pile 1. So understand that just because things are hard right now, y'all, that does not mean that things won't get better. You have the power to actually manifest what it is that you want. Now's the time for you to take that action to change this from the negative situation to something positive. Because of this 2 of Cups, that Spirit wants you to know that you are worthy of everything that it is that you are wanting. You are worthy of that. So now the time for you to actually take that and to move forward. Understand that you are you for a reason. You are you for a reason, okay? So let me see what other guidance do you have for Pile 1? Yeah. And with you understanding that you are not a victim, you have a new positive outcome that's coming to you, Pile 1. A new positive outcome is coming, Pile 1. Once you understand that you have everything that you need, you have to understand that you are not lacking anything. You are everything that you need, is what they're wanting to know for Pile 1. Yeah. Because this is everything working out in your favor. This is all your hard work being rewarded, Pile 1. So Spirit is definitely telling you to continue doing what you're doing. Understand that hard times only let you know that you are almost to your finish line, okay? Now is not a time to give up. Just look, it's going to bring happiness. Understand that whenever there's a storm, even though we feel like we can't overcome it, y'all, power one, y'all can overcome it because Spirit is letting you know I have you protected. I have you protected. Things have been very hard for y'all, power one. Y'all feel like y'all can take no more, but Spirit is here to tell you, yes, you can. And once you push on past this challenging times, it's definitely going to bring you that happiness that you are wanting, power one, okay? So continue on and understand that you are you for a reason. Understand that this is part of your purpose. This is part of your purpose. All this stuff had to happen in order to help you grow, help you overcome who you are, okay? Alright, so let's see. I'm feeling like a lot of us are feeling like we are in conflict. But understand that we don't have to be in conflict. Everything that's going to be for us will be for us. Yeah, King of Pentacles. It's time for you to be rational about the things that you want. It's time for you to be specific in the things that you want. It's time for you to find balance within yourself. Like I said, understand these hard times don't last forever. You have the ability to speak all these things into existence, power one. So Spirit is definitely not wanting y'all to stop. Keep going, because y'all have came this far. They just definitely want you to release all these toxic energies. Everything that's holding you back. This could be addictions, people, places, things. Now is the time to release yourself from these people, these places, these things, because like I just said to y'all, Spirit is trying to turn things around for you, but what you have to do, you have to understand that some kind of change has to come. You have to make some kind of change. If you are feeling blocked, now's the time to ask yourself, what part of this equation did I put inside of it? Because understand that when things are conflictual, understand that it's two people who have to add to the situation. It's time to see things for what they are, like I just was saying. Now is the time for you, power one, to be honest with yourself. Understand that things are manifesting, okay? You have made some progress, but understand that you have shown spirit growth, and so now they just want you to rediscover who you are, rediscover who you really are, okay? And that's why they want you to know, because you are worthy of everything that you are wanting. You are worthy of that. But now you just have to see things for what they are and understand that you were stuck for a reason. You were stuck to give you time to realize who you are. Because the wheel is turning in your favor. Change is here. Okay? That's what Spirit wants you to know. Change is here. The wheel is turning in your favor. Don't give up. Yeah, you just have to take that action. Ask yourself, since I'm not happy now, what am I going to do next? And that's why they want you to rediscover who you really are. Be true with yourself. Understand that you are forever protected, and everything that you want, you can get that. And that's why they'll let you know. The cloak is protecting you. Understand that behind all that fear, you don't have to fear anything. Alright. I seen 5 of Cups, so I'm feeling like a couple people with power one are crying over things they cannot change, but Spirit wants you to know that healing is here. Now's the time for you to hope for the better and know that things will work out, because you are a winner. Okay? I'll put one more card for power one, and then I'm going to go over to power two. Queen of Wands. Now's the time for you to understand that being busy does not hide everything, okay? Understand that with you trying to take on this busy role, understand that, listen, the problem still remains. So I'm feeling like for power one, a lot of us are running from the truth and running from our true problems, but Spirit says that's not an answer. That's why you are feeling like you're blocked and you're feeling like things are hard for you, because Spirit is trying to force you to go within and realize who you really are and realize what's happening and know that it's happening for a reason, okay? Alright. So that was power one. I have a Magician. Stone. So if you chose Black Moonstone, this one is for you. Alright, so let's see what we have here for the human gifts. I'm just put the human gift for power two. feeling like the people who chose pile 1, some of y'all may have been drawn to pile 1 and pile 2. Because, like I was just saying in the last one, I was definitely feeling like a lot of us with that Queen of Wands energy may have been real busy and have been trying to stay busy so that we don't focus on our problems. And so, unlike pile 1 with pile 2, I'm definitely feeling like this is the group of people who are actually, you know, are actually having to see this because they have not wanted to start working on themselves. So now Spirit is forcing you all to actually go within and forcing you to face your problem. So here we have the human gift for pile 2. We have the affirmation for this week is, my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. So this is letting me know that a lot of us are actually starting to see how the mirror effect is playing in our life, understanding that people and places, they are just a reflection of us. It's not anything that's happening. Hey, Felita. It's not everything that is happening, but it's actually our real life experience. So that's definitely what I'm feeling with pile 2, that this group of people has been running from this problem for some time, and now they're actually seeing that things are still happening. They're wondering, well, damn, I ran from it so long and it's still happening. What can I do now? So I'm definitely feeling like now Spirit is actually showing that to you. All right, then we have give it to God. All right, it says, take a deep breath, and on the exhale, release the situation to God for healing and answers. And that crystal is amber. All right, again, it says, take a deep breath, and on the exhale, release this situation to give it to God for healing and answers. All right, we also have clearing debts. It says, your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. So now is the time for us to lift the burden up off of us, and that's why Spirit is going to know that once you start clearing these extra things, then you could begin to start seeing things that are actually working out for yourself, understanding that in order to avoid things in the future going wrong, you have to face them now, is what I'm feeling. Pile 2 also has choose your battle. So with this card, like I was saying, I'm definitely feeling like some of us we are being faced with our truths, and that's why I was saying with these mirror reflections, we are actually being forced to see things for what they are, and forced to see that the part of the problem is us. So I'm feeling like now is the time for us to actually see things for what they are, and now is the time to actually stand your ground and understand that I'm feeling like some of us are actually feeling like we have to be in the defense mode when it comes to situations. I'm actually feeling like for some of us now is the time to, you know, take a step back and look at what's going on, see what role you played in it, because understand, just like pile 1, we all have to understand that it takes 2 people to add to a situation, okay? Understand that everyone can't be, you know, you can't blame it on everyone else, but sometimes you actually have to take a step back and take accountability for the things that you have played into the situation as well. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is letting me know that now people are taking the time to actually make progress and understand that, okay, I guess now it's time for me to actually face this, because I'm feeling like for some of us, we have been going back and forth in cycles because we are failing to pass this lesson. Now I'm feeling like a lot of us, we are thank you. For a lot of us, I'm feeling like we are constantly going back and forth about wanting better and wanting to do better, but when it comes down to actually take the test for Spirit and actually pay attention to it, Spirit's like, nah, y'all not ready. But like now we have been forced to face it, and so now that's why Spirit is giving us the go ahead to move forward within our journey. I'm also feeling like this Wheel of Fortune card is definitely letting me know that positive change is on the way, and that's because we realize that we want to move forward and we are tired of going in circles. But you also have to understand that things can be done once you apply yourself to the situation and look at the role that you played in, and you can move forward. Next up, we have the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles talks about needing to make a decision, and this is what I was just saying. For some time, we've been back and forth in our head about what we want to do, but that's why Spirit is has, you know, has put it onto us, like you have to make a decision. And so that's why Spirit has shown us all these mirrors, has shown us who we really are. And so that's why I'm definitely feeling like, again, like Pile 1, Pile 2 has workaholic, because this is what Pile 2 has been running from. Pile 2 has not been wanting to see shit for what it is. And so that's why, you know, Spirit has said, like, yeah, for some time you have been, you know, just wanting to work just so you can hide your problems. But now's the time for you to actually learn to live your life, and not live your life to, you know, cover up these problems, to actually enjoy your life, is what I'm feeling with Pile 2. So I'm definitely feeling, to sum this up again, and then I'll go and I'll read the human gift card so we can see what that's about. I'm definitely feeling like Pile 2. Pile 2 is a group of people who are actually starting to see, like, okay, all these people I'm attracting is me. Pile 2 is actually starting to understand that things are not perfect, and in order to actually move on and heal from these situations, Pile 2 is having to actually see these situations for themselves. They're having to understand that these experiences that they are receiving is because this is them in the inside. And in order to actually heal yourself, and actually to be healthy, and in order to actually be happy with yourself, you have to let go. You have to let go of these things and understand that some things are weighing you down, some things are holding you back, okay? And so that's why Spirit wants you to know. For you actually finally understanding that, Pile 2, you will be able to start a new cycle. You will be able to move forward. But Spirit is wanting to know that now is the time for you to stand your ground. Understand that you feel this way for a reason. And you feel this way because you have actually been given the chance to see who you really are, to see where you have came from. And so now you have finally passed that test, Pile 2. So let's see what the human gift talks about. The human gift is 17, and that equals 8. So maybe the number 8 is significant to you. We also have 7. All right, so let's see. The human gift. Alright, it says, be kind to your heart. You may believe it to be weary from doubt and distrust. So much heartbreak and so many agonies, yet it still beats. Still it persists with unquestioning allegiance to life. What a grand heart it is, that sacred heart of yours. How can it be worthy of anything other than tenderness, gratitude, acknowledgement, and appreciation? Do not plague your heart with falsehoods and expectations of some disembodied perfection. The perfection of your heart is that it still loves. Even if you try to stop it with notion of self-protection from future hurt through doubt or fear, it still loves. It is perfection that it hopes even after despair, what it holds compassion even after experiences of fear. So then, what is there left to do but breathe the greatest sigh of relief and allow yourself the essential luxury of peace within? So then everything is all right. Even at some points it seems like it may not be, but still your heart beats in honor of your life. This heart can be nurtured and coaxed into gentle acceptance of all that is, and the divine sight will become available to you. Yes, sacred sight is what is behind this oracle for you now. You are meant to be witnessing something important, something that will all make sense, and your affairs more real to you. It will be something you can come to count on at all times, and in that, bring greater peace and the realization that, yes, it is safe for you to trust and surrender. It says, you are allowed to live this way if you choose. And that's why they're telling you, you get to choose. You get to choose. Is this a battle that you want to continue facing, or are you just going to face it? Is this a battle you want to keep fighting? Why keep fighting when you don't have to keep fighting, when Spirit has already let you know, okay, you have learned your lesson, so why do you want to keep fighting? That's the question here for us. It says, do not fear your fear, but do doubt your doubt about compassion. Let it be and let it go. You are human after all, and your journey is beyond description. Just remember, if you are ever in need of the great beloved, there is a place where sacred trust is always available to you. In the temple of your heart with the window cracked open, let that doubt fly out and love can breathe freely. You are or you will soon be seeing with great clarity and insight a situation that has been obscured to you in the past. You may be startled by what you perceive so much that you second guess yourself or chalk it up to great imagination. You are being asked to trust in your perceptions that come from your heart. Although what you perceive may be darkness, there will be no judgment. See what is truthful there. Be in the compassion, nurturing of your heart, and you shall also be shown the most graceful way to become clear and free. So that's why Spirit is telling you, choose your battles wisely, because it's some things that are going on in your life, Pile 2. You will need to make a decision to understand that working is not going to solve this decision, Pile 2. Understand that acting like you're too busy is not going to solve this, okay? So what Spirit is telling Pile 2 is like, now's the time you may be feeling like you have to be in the defense mode. But understand that you don't have to try to win every battle. Understand that it's the meaning of winning is what counts the most. Don't allow your ego to hold on to these things, okay? Holding on to these problems never solves anything. Okay? So I'm definitely feeling like Power 2. Now is the time for you to find balance in the situation. Find out what are you going to do to move past this. Okay? Again, your affirmation for this week is, my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Being a workaholic never solves problems, okay? So let's see what God Spirit has for you. Now's the time for you to take the blindfold off Power 2 and understand that if you feel that you cannot handle this situation, give it to God. Give it to your angels, okay? Worrying and trying to ignore these problems does not solve them. It only makes them worse. Yeah. Because I'm feeling like this Four of Cups is Power 2 now. Y'all are feeling like things have been the same for so long. You're like, when is something going to pick up? When is something better going to come? But Spirit is here to tell you that now, it's coming now. As soon as you decide to face what it is you're running from, you walk right into a new cycle, Power 2. But that's only after you make a decision. With the Lovers popping out, it's time to make a decision. It's time to make a decision. What are you going to do? Because I'm trying to put you in something better. I'm trying to take you somewhere different. I'm just waiting on you to choose what it is you are going to do. Pile 2. Now's the time to make a decision. Alright, any other guidance for Pile 2, Holy Spirit? Yeah. Because Spirit said, if you don't do it, I'm going to do it for you. If you don't do it, I'm going to do it for you, is what Spirit is saying. So understand, you might as well do it now, because when Spirit does it, it hurts. It may hurt a little bit now, but understand that you have to face these problems. All right, anything else for Power 2? Once you make this decision, you have a brand new offer that's going to be positive. You have a brand new offer that's coming, but that's only after this. It's only after you say, you know what, I've done what I could do. I've done my part. I no longer am feeling like I was left out in the cold, because I know that this was only something that was hard for the moment. It wasn't anything that was going to last forever. Understand that when things are stagnant and we are at a loss of things, understand that that's what comes before the sun. Understand that these times of hardship don't last. It's only temporary, okay? It's only temporary. Any other guidance for Power 2? Any other guidance for Power 2? Yeah, Spirit trying to hook y'all up. Oh, I didn't even see this pop out. Ace of Wands. This is something new. This is something new that Spirit is trying to give you, but you just have to make this decision. You have to weigh up the pros and the cons. You have to choose your battles wisely, Power 2. But Spirit also is telling me to let you know, if you don't do it, I'm going to do it for you. If you don't make a decision, Spirit is telling you, now I'm going to make a decision, and if I do it, it's not going to be nice. Because this situation that you're in right now is not making you happy at all. You're not fulfilled at all, and you're just like, what is it that I can do? What Spirit is telling you, you can change the situation. You feel like this situation has been very long, has been very hard on you. The Spirit says, no worry, I'm coming to save you, and you will be victorious. So keep going, Pile 2, and just make a decision to want to do better, because once you know better, you do better. Alright, so that was Pile 2. Moving on to Pile 3. So Pile 3 was clear quartz. I thank everyone for tuning in. Let's see what message Pile 3 had, y'all. We got a new opportunity trying to come to y'all, Pile 3. But that's only after the shake-up comes, okay? So if you feeling like things are not going right for you at all and you chose Pile 3, know that Spirit is saying, you know, like, I'm only getting rid of this so you can gain something better. Something that's going to bring you fulfillment and happiness and success. Even though you care about the situation, Spirit wants you to know that it's not for you right now. Let's see. And you holding on tight to it is only pushing it further away. Okay? Let me show you one more time. And we're going to go ahead and get into this Pile 3. We got clear quartz. So if you chose Pile 3, this message is for you. We got the lion and the deer. The affirmation for Pile 3 is, when I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. We also have seek. We have the star. So Pile 3, you have healing here that's trying to come. Especially with the star card coming out. You have quest. It's time for you to discover who you really are, okay? You have declutter. Now's the time to declutter your life, your house, your car. It's time to get rid of that old negative, that old energy, so you can allow some new energy into your life. We have ceremonies and celebrations. And then we have 4 swords. Alright, Pile 3. So what I'm feeling like I said, Pile 3 is the one that is actually going through this healing phase. Now's the time where I'm feeling like many of us are going within ourselves to actually find out and figure out who we really are as a person. But what Spirit wants you to know is that now's the time for you to take this risk. Understand that whatever decision that you are having to make now, it has to be made in order for you to actually grow, okay? And that's why they're telling you now's the time for you to actually know that, you know, long as Spirit is supporting you, then you are supported, you are safe, okay? Now's the time for you to leave the past in the past. That's what I'm feeling with this pile, okay? I am feeling like people who chose this pile are very tired, and Spirit is wanting you to know that now is the time for you to rest so that you can rediscover who you really are, and now is the time for you to be true and listen to a higher power, because I am feeling like they are trying to give you guidance. This is why they need you to seek the truth. They need you to actually listen within. Okay? I'm feeling like now's the time with this quest card is they're wanting you to stay focused on this path, because this path will bring you this healing that you are needing. I'm feeling like now is the time where you have to take that risk, though. So yeah, let's see. We got the lion and the bear. I'm sorry, the lion and the deer. That's 22. 2 plus 2 is 4. So this is regarding stability, foundation of something. So let's see what the lion and the deer is talking about. Alright, the lion and the deer. It says, the moment is upon us to leave behind what we have once known and to open up to the great mystery of life again. This oracle brings you a special message. You are rediscovering a part of yourself that has been lost or submerged underneath more practical concerns. You are being asked to bear the chaos of this rediscovery. It may be that talents from this or other lifetimes are reawakened, and it causes you to feel some discomfort at first. But even though they will ultimately bring you joy and greater fulfillment, the discomfort may be around how these talents are best expressed, about overcoming shame, guilt, doubt, or other judgments. It may either be about who you really are. If you now admit your talents or other emerging personality traits, perhaps what is being unearthed in you right now is something that is dark. Your sacred rage, refusal to accept disrespect in your life, your inability to tolerate lies and deception. Well, then you are on the lion and the deer. This is nature. There is to be both in the world. You are not becoming contradictorial or hypocritical. You are becoming whole. This guidance that this card brings is that you shall prosper. Most now, if you are willing to unbecome what you have believed your whole life to be. It was never really true anyway. That view. It was partially at best and just a view, an identity, not a genuine reality. Some of your previous sense of self shall likely come with this transition into the fuller experience of your being. Some of that previous identity shall be shed as far too limiting. It just won't feel true for you anymore if it ever did. Any crisis or confusion this brings you shall be temporarily fueled to ignite the divine fire within you. They simmer into life, cooking you from within, bringing all of the flavors. It says, and it begins with shedding the either and the or and recognizing instead that all, with such wide permission for unconditional love, you shall thrive in your beingness and feed the hungry world with a meal complete. And so that's definitely what I'm saying. Spirit is trying to push you to believe in yourself because they are rooting for you. Understand that once you go within and realize who you truly are, rediscover what everyone has told you haven't been for some time, then you can see that all this will come to pass. Understand that now is the time for you to go within and figure out who are you? What is your purpose? What are you here to do? I'm definitely feeling like with this Seek card, it's definitely letting you know that now is the time for you to actually find like-minded people, even a mentor, maybe someone to help you out on your journey if you are new and you feel like you're alone. Because now we have healing here taking place. This is letting you know that better times are ahead. All you have to do is just know that the universe has your back. Understand that peace is so much better than chaos. Okay. And that's why they want, declutter these things that are no longer serving you because it's just holding up space. With power 3, understand that you have to get rid of something in order to gain whatever it is that you are wanting. Hi. For power 3, I'm definitely feeling here. Now is the time for y'all to actually take some time to rest, and that's why they are telling you to seek. This seeking, this four of Swords is kind of the same thing to me because it's telling you now is the time for you to go within and try to come back with a better game plan and see how will you come at it next. What else? Let me see what else I'm feeling. Understand that you just have to believe in yourself. Once you take some time out to actually rest, then you'll be able to be recharged and you'll be ready to go. What other messages do you have? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Because you are capable and you are worthy of being independent and doing this on your own. You don't have to feel that you have to have someone else with you in order for you to complete what it is that you want to do, because you should know that you are everything that you are out here searching for. You are everything that you are out here wanting. And that's what Spirit is telling you. Now is the time for you to go within and seek what you already know. But you just have to find balance. You have to learn to balance out these emotions and know that you are feeling this way for a reason. Yeah. You just want to be happy. And Spirit just want you to know that you will be happy because you have given to this situation. So now it is your time to receive. This could be you being on the receiving end, or this could be oh, I let it go out. Oh no, I didn't. I'm sorry, y'all. Sage just stopped. Yeah, because I gotta try this to get intense. The Spirit is wanting you to know that, yes, I understand that you want to be happy, you want to be stable, but listen, you've already put in this work. Now it's time for you to just receive this if you've already given this, or it may be vice versa. But either way it goes, healing is here for you because you have put in this work. Yeah. That's why you have this new positive outcome that's coming to you, okay? Spirit is telling you, I'm trying to help you birth these new ideas. I'm trying to help you. But I'm sitting here and I'm talking to you, but you're just not listening. I'm sending you messages to your intuition. But in order to actually hear what they saying, you have to go within and seek the answers. But how are you gonna seek the answers when you just out here and you're not actually paying attention? You're not hoping that help is gonna come. So that's what they're telling you. Stay hopeful. Understand that change will come. Change does come. You just have to take some time to rest. It's no need in crying over what hasn't worked out, because you're not getting the bigger picture that all was not lost. Okay, understand that something is still here from this situation that hurt you. Understand that now's the time to let go of past situations so that you can so that you can move forward. You just have to take action. You just have to work hard and stay focused on what it is you are wanting to do, because it will come with a reward. You just have to stay focused, stay determined, have faith, know that better times are ahead, believe in yourself. Now is the time to leave the past in the past. You can't allow that to keep following you on your journey, because you are on the journey trying to figure out who you are. But understand that everybody can't go with you when you're moving on. And so this is the celebration that they're talking about. Spirit's trying to set you free, trying to give you something to celebrate, something that's making you happy. But instead, Power 3, Spirit is saying, you're trying to keep everything. And that's why they want you to declutter. Declutter your space, your life. Go within and seek these answers that you are wanting. Two of Cups. Now it's time to understand that this is something that's important going on in your life that needs your attention. It needs you to put it back together. It's time to see. It's time to see that you need balance, and understand that only believing in yourself and going within brings those changes, Power 3. If you're not going to believe in yourself, why should anybody else believe in you? Spirit's trying to grant you everything that you're wanting. But Power 3, y'all holding on to what y'all know is over with. Y'all want a new opportunity here. I'm trying to give you everything that you want, Power 3. But what I need you to do is just seek. Go within to try to understand what's going on. Now it's time to rediscover who you are. It's time to seek the truth. Speak the truth. Hermit card. Hermit card. This let me know now is the time for you to go within and try to understand what's going on from different perspectives. Not just your perspective. Look at it all the way around the board. You have to understand the role that you played in this situation as well, Power 3. Alright, any other messages? Just said this. Take a risk. You have to take a risk. You have to understand that just because something didn't work out in the past, you can't keep carrying around this same baggage of being scared to every relationship. Spirit wants you to take a risk now. Understand that it will pay off. You will be able to see your gains. This is you working hard. This is you actually accomplishing things. Any other messages for Power 3? Speak your truth. Understand that you have to see things for what they are and not what they seem to be. And with you doing so, you have this new opportunity that's going to be successful. It's going to bring you emotional fulfillment. You have that coming to you. You just have to make time to do it, okay? You have to make time to do that since this is what you want. You just now, Pal 2, you have to make the time to go within. You have to make the time to see things this way. Oh shit, devil. But you have to release these toxic people, places, things, addictions. You have to release these. You have to. Ace of Wands, like Spirit has given y'all all of the aces. Spirit has given y'all all of the aces. Spirit's trying to birth you something new. Peace, Ramsey. But you have to stand up for yourself and speak the truth. The Queen of Swords, she doesn't play no type of fucking games when it comes to her and the things that she loves. She speaks her truth. And so that's the guidance for Power 3 tonight, is to speak your truth. Understand that Spirit hears you saying that you want more, you want better, you want to be stable, you want to be happy. Understand that healing is here, Power 3. And healing is here because you asked for this. You asked for this. But understand, you have to do something new. Even if it's leaving behind the people you think that you love, you have to leave the past in the past. Alright, so I think that's about it. Anyone have any questions that's on the live? Yeah. For a lot of people in Power 3, y'all are just wanting to be stable. Y'all are just wanting to have everything the way that you want them. And Spirit is telling you, I'm trying to, but you just have to take this risk. Know that I'm trying to give you new opportunities. I'm trying to help you see clearly. I'm trying to help you speak your truth. But understand, you're going to have to go within yourself. You're going to have to take time to rest so that you can get the truth illuminated to you. But that's only once you go within and you seek these answers, Power 3. Alright. Hey, Shadira. I hope that this reading gave y'all some kind of clarity to whatever's going on in your life. For everybody's situation is different. But the one thing that stays the same is the way that you solve the problem.